Okay, game 2, first half band picks we go. The map will be, Red Church with the first 2 bands of Cheerleader and Coordinator. What will the Survivor plan here? Will it be, it has to be Opera. Yeah, it has to be Opera since they did get 4-man eliminated last game. But right now, from what we're seeing here as well, though, we're going to go out with a Prospector and Burmy first 2 picks. Which means Seer has to be out of the equation here for Alex. So you cannot allow a Seer to come out here, especially with a Barmaid showing up here as well. But it seems like we decided to ban Acrobat here instead. Alex, we might be looking for a Bonbon play here. If that's the case, if we don't ban Seer, there's a huge chance for Bonbon. But it seems like we're going to choose a Composer for the movement speed boost. Is it a counter Bonbon or is it a counter Ivy? That's the biggest question of it all right now. Mercenary, the last ban. I think we'll go First Officer. I think First Officer will not be a bad pick here. I think First Officer is a good pick. I do think First Officer here is a good pick since your Mercenary is gone. Unless you want to go Gravekeeper, which isn't bad against, Ivy as well. But it seems like First Officer will take priority here. Okay, since this is Red Church, and let's say if you want to go against Ivy, Knee-jerk reflex on everyone will be good. Against Bonbon, knee-jerk reflex will be good. And I would say knee-jerk reflex as well. So there really isn't that. There isn't really that much of a need here to ban the. To ban who? To ban the Not bandy. Sorry, to pick Flywheel here at all. Unless you want to Flywheel the Ivy if Ivy comes out. But in a nutshell, like against Ivy, against Bonbon, and distance pulling would be the best case scenarios here. But I also don't think like Alexa will come out with a wheel. Wheel here will be a little bit too hard, especially with the movement speed booster coming from both, Barmaid and the Composer, and especially with, your Prospector being able to stay in the open area, having magnets to push back even if you get the spikes on. Overall, yeah, it's out of the equation as well. Okay, we're gonna go Bonbon. Okay, we're gonna go Bonbon here. We're gonna fully commit to the Bonbon right here from Alexis' side. We're going to have to see how it goes. As long as it works out well here, that's all wash-ish matter for WBG. Right now, what matters is Bonbon. We need to guarantee the tie here, Alex. Yes, you've done well in co-op group stages. Bonbon still holds, quite a strong standing here in the tournaments. But it's also because of the fact that this is Red Church as well. Now, if the Survivor do decide to bring Flywheel here, it will be pretty hard for them to play against. But this is a team comp in which Bonbon has low favorability towards. Because, not only can Composer pull distance, Barmaid can pull distance. They have tuning speed boost and doubling speed boost. Meanwhile, Prospector can't get his magnet speed boost as well when he's near Cypher Machines or Lockers. So it shouldn't be too bad here from the Survivor side. Meanwhile, for Obama, we decided to spawn as top left of Red Church. Okay, with the top left spawn here though, we're gonna have to see how it goes. We're gonna have to see how it goes. Top left spawn. In a sense, we're gonna say, okay, how can we fare against this team? What is the best way to play against this team? It's the personas. The persona here is gonna matter the most. But let's move on, and this will be playoffs. Day 1, match 1, game 2, first half of WBG versus Stowa. As we do see here as well, it will be no borrow time here on both the Prospector and Composer. Meanwhile, Tumolum decided to go with the Flywheel here as well, with one tight turner on the first officer. This will be playoff. Alright, Alexa, so this is Bonbon what we're talking about, and you cannot go after first officer, and Composer is right in front of you. But even with Composer here being right in front of you, we decided to bring Blink instead of Warp this time, which means Composer can unlimitedly pull distance against you. Alexa trying to bait the Survivor is saying to think that we're chasing after Composer, but no, it's going to be Unzai here instead as the Prospector first chase. Okay, Prospector first chase, we have magnets, we have Flywheel in 22 seconds, and we have another Windows speed boost here on mind, we are going to be able to dodge the first bomb. Yes, we do have the mana coming out. That's going to be a mini stun, but that wouldn't affect Alex too much. 2-second bomb, 1-second bomb. That's going to be one chip on Sunzai. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that right now, as we are still waiting around. We're looking for a 2-second bomb here once again. Not a 5-second bomb, surprisingly, but Sunzai's going to be able to run right past it as well. We're gonna have to see if we can actually land the bombs here or not. We did manage to get through, but it seems like Sunzai also having the better sidestep there, being able to dodge the bombs. Alex does still have 3 bombs left on his hands, but it's already 64 seconds in towards the game. We do have a flywheel here just to counter one of the chips. We did nullify another bomb right there. Okay, that's fine. Can we get a flywheel? We did manage to get the flywheel on time. We have 2 last bombs in our hands. We need to guarantee this chip. We didn't get it. A little bit unfortunate, but we at least did manage to get the normal hit. This is a really, really good game now for the survivors, as we're rearing close towards the 90 seconds right now, putting distance away with Palace speed boost. Do we have a Cypher speed boost? We don't, but he will be chipped down. Okay, that is a 90. Well, that will be a 100-second containment, let's say, by the time that we actually get the chair down. It will be a 100-second containment here, and it's almost 3 Cypher machines, so the only one that can come into rescue is the first officer. But it might be a little bit hard here for first officer too, as we do stand out here. Do we see first officer's legs popping out there? I don't think we do. We do see where he is right now. That's no remote control bomb. Hey, what a dodge. Okay, but a remote control will land here, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to deploy a few second bombs down here as well. We're going to be able to get a chip. We need another one. We need to double down. It's not over. Okay, it's not over half. Since I win those speed boosts away, okay, we've 1 magnet and 1 magnet speed boost here. We took them. I'm quite sure we took the locker speed boost, because not locker. What's that called again? Oh yeah, Cypher speed boost, because Cyphers I consider metallic as well. And right now for Sunzai, it's going to be a really, really good rebound kite containment for him as well. From all we know, this is going to be brilliant for him. We missed a chip and we didn't get the hit right over the pallet. The Cypher machines are moving really fast right now, as Tomolan is healing the first officer there, 50% healed. But right now as well, with the last Cypher machine being at 42%, all what they need to do here is to get first officer coming to do 1 normal rescue, and that's all what they need. Seems like for Alex right now, we want to be very careful here. We see where Barman was decoding, therefore we do know where the first officer is. First officer is going to make his way in, but he needs to utilize his pocket watches here as well. We're going to be able to stop first officer's way in here. But if he doesn't start moving right now, it will be pretty bad. We do see where first officer is right now, but we don't have that much bombs left in our hands. We do manage to get that bomb there. Okay, 5-second bombs. A lot of 5-second bombs right now. A 2-second bomb drop down. That's going to be a chip. We need to hit here. Who did we hit? We hit the wrong one. We hit the wrong one. I don't think it's possible. Alex, bonbon. Okay, that's a nice chip, but we're going to be pop. Yep. We've trump card ready in. Trump card is ready, but our next trade is ready in 12 seconds. We're still trying to... We got the chip down there at least, thank God. But I don't think it's going to be enough time here. Maybe we could go for first officer here. It's 3, 2, 1. We stopped the gate. Okay, just about on time. It could have been a 3-man escape game, but right now it seems like we're all running out of this area here. We're going straight towards the back gate right now, and it seems like everyone's already there. First officer. Okay, it's still a 3-man escape. It's still a 3-man escape as long as everyone runs for it. Still, we see Composer, but you're not going to stop a Composer without knee-jerk reflex and the flywheel and the tuning. So let's congratulate the survivors here with a 3-man escape. A little bit unfortunate for Alex. He did see Composer, but he thought that he could find someone off guard here. Let's move on to our second half. Okay, second half we go. Tien, we're banning Opera. No, not Opera. We're banning Cordy and Antiquarian here. Seems like we want to go against the Opera Singer once again. We want to prove ourselves, I guess. I mean, Tien's Ivy is still very scary as well. So, like, there's still a lot of things here to keep in mind. Survivor-wise, first 2 picks, Gardner wouldn't be bad. Gardner, honest speed to God, wouldn't be bad here. Gardner, female dancer? Female dancer acrobat? I think Acrobat might not be too bad, but it depends on who they actually want to throw away here. No, not Barmaid. This is Opera we're talking about, right? So the best case scenario definitely would be Gardener. If we can get Gardener out of the way. No, Persica with a Perfumer. Perfumer Acrobat. Okay. Will we be looking for a cheerleader and a rescuer here then? If that's the case, Tia needs to ban cheerleader here no matter what happens. You have to get... we got first officer out of the way. If we get first officer out of the way, if we choose cheerleader, Merc will be banned. So I do think mercenary priority. You need to prioritize mercenary. Yeah, you need to prioritize mercenary here no matter what happens. And for Tia right now, cheerleader is a good ban. Cheerleader is a really, really, really good ban for this one. No matter what happens, you can... Gardener ban. Okay. We believe in Perfumer we believe in cheerleader forcing Perfumer to use up all her perfumes first before anything else. But for Hui right now, our last pick, it seems very viable to pick cheerleader. But if they want against opera, okay, against opera, yeah, cheerleader. It has to be cheerleader. It really just has to be cheerleader here. No matter what happens with this team comp, it really has to be cheerleader here. Yeah. It's really just for the best. It really is for the best right here. So everyone has good solo containment, especially with cheerleader support as well. You can at least guarantee a blink down from the Hunter side. You will at least force Hunter to use blink here. Now, if something odd really happens, then it's an Oofus Doofus moment, but I think everything here should be fine as long as Persica can hold it in with that Perfumer. That's all what I'm understanding is. We do see the team comp summary here as well. The containment seems like it looks average, but I think that's above average. And of course, so containment is the one going down. Containment is above average. Rescue is average. Decoding is average. And support here is also average. I'm assuming the support is coming from Cheerleader and Acrobat right now. Rescue being average is probably because of Perfumer, Cheerleader, and Merc, I would say. And with the Survivors Persona Lock here, the thing is, if Tien comes out here with a Dream Witch as well, you might be cooked. You might be cooked if Tien comes out here with a Dream Witch as well. But even if he does, I feel like Survivors will have a little bit of a easier time here, especially when it comes to cancelling the Patrollers twice. Well, with Perfumer and with Acrobat, you can definitely do it. With Cheerleader, on the other hand, though, maybe you have to pump on speed boost way towards one of the long windows to play around with that Patrollers. Why? But it seems like for Tien right now, he did get a 3-man elimination last game. Can we aim for a 4 this time? Is going to be the main question now of our Hunter, because if we can't and we manage to let out a 3-man escape, that will be fairly bad, really bad. But we are going to move on straight to the area selection mode now. Okay, and we do see the big camera on the other side, lol. And with the area selection mode here, it seems like Cheerleader will be spawning in middle, Perfumer on the right hand side at the entrance of Graveyard, Acrobat, Shack, and Mercenary on the left. Okay. Pressing in red carpet though. Red carpet. The thing is, if you spawn by red carpet, it's good because you force all the survivors to run towards one side of the matching, which you force them to decode on one side. It's also bad because depending on who you chase after first, they're always going to be having the advantage there to pull distance against you. Now, from the survivor side, there will be a triple window speed boost here alongside with double tie turner on the Perfumer without borrow time from Persica. Meanwhile, Hui having that tie turner too. Tien's going to run trumpet detention alongside with blink here. No abnormal for this game, of course. Last game, it worked out well. It got us a 3-man elimination, but it... Okay, Tien, let's see here. Who are we gonna look for? We're gonna go straight towards middle here, in which Juan, as the cheerleader, is already on his way out. I did see the recent B-Duck skin as well on the Perfumer, but it seems like Cheerleader here will become the first choice. We have our next pom-pom ready as well, but we need to be able to use it here immediately just so we can get in between the pallets here too. So that's going to be the pallet drop down. Cheerleader might force the hit here. Yeah, Cheerleader will be forced to take the hit here once again. That's the cons of playing Opera against Cheerleader. We have seen some Operas, well, some Cheerleaders contain very well against Opera, but this time it doesn't seem like it'll be be the case here. Juan was at a really bad position even after the window speed boost. We did manage to get out here as well, and of course with Blink almost ready, we did manage to get the vault over. We don't have flywheel, so that'll be an immediate hit down. A little bit unfortunate, but as that is still a fast down there against the Opera. We do see Persica nearby as well. We do, let me reiterate, we do have 2 tie turners. So with 2 tie turners here, it should be more than enough for this to become a one-man escape. I say tie game more realistically, especially in pro teams, but a one-man escape is a definite possibility here. There is Blink. Persica, you have to be very careful, but Perfume did come out. Okay, we try to predict the Blink right there, and that will be a Perfume back. Right now, we're going to go straight towards the other side. Perfume has to be a little bit more careful right here. Can we? Okay, we won the mind game, but there's still 1 second remaining on the clock there. We did get the tie turner out, and that's, of course, Cheerleader out of the way here too. Out of sight, out of mind, Tien. You're gonna have to go after Cheerleader here, or do you want to go back towards Perfumer? We're gonna go after Cheerleader. Cheerleader means to make herself to be at the worst possible area to chair, but you also don't want to give max presence as well, so I do think it'll be a little bit hard. Juan, realizing that he will be giving max presence anyways, will be able to get that hit down. Okay, Mercenary Cypher machine is done. Acrobat Cypher Machine is also done, as Tien here wants to chair back towards the Perfumer. But if you do decide to do this, it just gives survivors way more time to decode. Unless we want to abnormal that Cypher. Because for Mercer right now, yes, we will definitely come into decode. That's a definite that will come into decode. Right? And of course, for the Perfumer right now, all what she has to do is to take a chill pill and do whatever she needs to do right now, which is decoding in a nutshell. But from both Survivor's side and the Hunter side, who is going to make his appearance right now, we might want to elbow pad it in. If we're going to show ourselves this early, no, we're just going to walk in instead. And I guess we're not gonna start pallet mind gaming. Honestly, it's not worth it, especially with Blink there as well. So that's the 5% pom-pom boost here from Cheerleader, and Cheerleader is gonna run as far away as here as possible. We are going to be able to take the window there with a double stack speed boost, and I do think going into basement is not a bad option here too. Now we do have Blink. We will just say one thing, and that's the fact that we do have Blink, which means Trunk Card is ready. So Perfumer and Mercenary might need to meet up on here right now. Mercenary can pop his Cypher Machine on time, I believe. No, we're teleporting towards Mercenary here first. Okay, Mercy first chase with the other 2 survivors there. Basically chilling and decoding right now. Perfumer doesn't have a pallet near her though, so that's also another issue there on our hands. They're going to be able to elbow pad out here immediately. Mercenary, okay, 2 seconds left towards the last elbow. We need to use this last, you cannot save this last elbow pad. We saved it. Okay, if we do decide to save it here, then does that mean Persica left her Cypher Machine? Her Cypher Machine was at 66% right there. She's going to run straight towards the double pallets on the other side. And it seems like we are going to be able to see where the Perfumer is. Perfumer running straight towards the other side right now. We need to survive. We really need to survive here as the Perfumer. Trying to play a little bit of a mind game right there. We did manage to get the dash over there. We're going to try to take a little bit more of a speed boost there as well towards the side. We did manage to go through, but it seems like the remnants disappeared and Perfumer decided to vault over here. He said that was not a bad choice, but it's just that the remnants disappeared right after you Perfume, and it seems like a Perfume did not realize as well. With the Cypher Machine there being at 74%, Lon will have to do the rescue here, but we might need to open a completely new Cypher Machine if that's the case, because right now for Tien, all he needs to do is to chair back towards this area as much as he can. That's going to be a fireball used, very nicely done by Lon, but Opera is still pretty fast on her walking. Acrobat, we have to be very careful right here. We did miss the shadow dash. We missed the shadow dance back as well. Acrobat, we need to pull away. You need to somehow pull away. You need to pull away from here as soon as you can. Mercenary is probably the only one that can rescue right now. Realistically speaking, Mercenary is the only one that can rescue. Woo! We tried to predict what? what? This is fine. This is fine. Mercenary still has an elbow pad, so he can come in for the rescue. But if Perscott gets chased here, that might be a little bit harder. We drop the pallet down there as well, just so we can get the pallet speed boost right to get away from this area too. We do see where the Perfumer is. We're trying to buy a little bit more time here just to stop the Cypher machines from decoding. Perfumer on the other side of the map right now. We have teleportation. So if Perfumer can't contain here, then it's just going to be down to that. We need to. Very nice Perfumer right there, all the way towards the back. And that's another beautiful pallet. And just to buy a little bit more time right here. We rescued before half. We got it before half. Perfumer, one more. Ah, okay, not enough. Okay, it's fine. Do we teleport, and then we'll pad out. It seems like Acrobat is not near the Cypher right now, as we do manage to get a hit. Acrobat's going towards the Cypher machine right now. Acrobat decide to leave here as well. That's fine. That's very fine. We have to be a little bit more careful here. Perfumer, the thing is, why Mercenary doesn't have any self-heal left. Mercenary doesn't have any self-heal left, which means Acrobat has... No, it's okay. Acrobat goes on pop and Perfume and Mercenary gives tinnitus. Acrobat goes on pop and Mercenary gives tinnitus. That's all what it should matter right now. Acrobat utilized the ball just to get in towards the Cypher machine immediately. The Cypher machine is currently decoding at 96%. Okay, the Cypher machine will pop here as well, but the sad thing is Acrobat opens the gate very slowly. Right now we do have someone outside right now, which is the Mercenary, but with Mercenary being there as well, all what he needs to do is to buy more than enough time. 30 seconds should be more than enough here. Mercenary needs to run towards the chair. He needs to run towards the chair no matter what right now, as long as they don't give the 4-man elimination. That's all what it matters. We didn't get anything over the head right there, but we did get a hit down. Okay, Executed currently at 60%. 60% should be more than enough. Will it be more than enough? Acrobat 70, 80, 1, 2, 3. We're not out. Ah, not enough time. Let's congratulate 4-man elimination here for Tien. Damn, that's a huge point lead. That's a 6-1, and then another, a 6-3. Returning it with an 8-1. Damn, that's currently a 7-11. So 11 is for Dole right now. Let's move on straight towards the next game.